What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I've been an amazing day. Today's video we're going to taking a look at something special. So this is MIUI 12 based on the Android 11 for our Redmi Note 4. So I've been testing a couple of MIUI ROMs for our Redmi Note 4 for almost a month. If you follow me on Instagram, I do actually post a lot of the things there cause bunch of the things that I test don't actually deserve 2 to 3 minutes video. So if you just want a complete ad-free experience and everything that I test, just drop your boy a follow. I do actually post a lot over there, but I was testing one OS which is from global developers who are trying to boot MIR on the Redmi Note 4 quite stably, but so far no updates from there. So I found this ROM on a Chinese dev server. I don't know anything about it, whether who is working on the team, whether it's a one developer, the bugs, the changelog. I just found the ROM and it just works amazing. Pretty much it has everything working fine. I've even installed Play Store the same way that you do on the K20 with Android 11 and it just works fine. As you can see, we can just launch the Play Store. You can go to any app and just install it right away. Even the camera works just fine with the Gcam. Again, it's Android 11, so you can install Pixel 5 Gcam right over here. Just works fine. And just taking a look at these apps, it has this massive tab. So I guess this is the Redmi K20 firmware from the taller phones. And just taking a look at UI, this is a September build, so it doesn't have all the latest features, but all the features are basically based on the apps. So if you just slap on the latest system UI controls and stuff, you do get the newer volume panel, which is quite, to be honest, hideous. The older one was fantastic with the animations and it didn't block the whole UI just like the older times in iOS. So I guess the newer one in One UI 3 looks better. Again, you have the memory which can be cleared, as you can see. Very smooth animations. Again, you have all the bloatware right over here. Nothing has been cut down. So you even have the Xiaomi AI right over here. Again, I have slapped on the latest launcher, so it has the horizontal recent apps panel. So let's just open few apps, phone app, messaging. There you go. Works just fine with the floating windows. Again, if you just go to the camera, you still have your normal Redmi Note 4 camera just working fine. So if you have any kind of bugs with the Gcam, like regarding the video and stuff, even the portrait mode is working over here fine, which is just great. Again, if you just go to the Gcam, just works fine. Rear camera, then again the front. There you go. Click with the HDR enhanced, just works fine. Going home, just pretty much nothing. All the apps do actually look pretty much same, or if you just update it, you are basically on the latest stuff. Looks very fine with the air quality index. Then again, you have the security app, which basically has nothing. Your normal MIUI 12 upgrades with the Android R. So if you don't already know MIUI, you basically don't get any kind of stock Android features with it. So if you just go to the developer options, yeah, there are a lot more features for the developers and for debugging like wireless ADB and stuff. But if you just go through the UI, it's just basically the same stuff. You do get smart home controls right over here, just like the Android 11, but there are no music controls as such, which is a big feature in stock Android 11. But as you can see, UI is very fluid. If you just go to an app, it's even more good. Like, look at that. And even the accounts are working fine, which is a big deal in portrait ROM. So my Xiaomi account working right there, very fine. My device, MI version 20.10.20, all specs. You have Android 11. There are no traces of the developer or such. And even the installer didn't say anything, as you can see. Android 11. Hope I have not enabled the Easter egg, otherwise the system here just crashes even in the stable MIUI 12. So going down, just pretty much nothing. If you just go to connection and sharing, me share, there are a few new tabs right over here. As you can see, it doesn't have anything, because bunch of the UI elements did actually come after the October update. So again, in the always on display, it's broken, nothing. If you just go to the normal display, dark mode just works fine. As you can see, it's still the older one, but has all the features from Android 10 and 11. You have color scheme working fine. Scrolling down, nothing. So going back, you have notifications and control center, which does actually have the newer UI for switching between both of the styles. So that's neat. Again, if you just go to the home screen, you still have your system navigation right over here with the older animations. And as this is the latest one, you can also arrange the recents. Yeah. A lot of app related updates. And then if you just scroll down, wallpapers, themes, passwords, security, everything just working fine. There is almost nothing from the MIUI side that you can enhance into Android 11. Like, even there is no bubbles option into the stable update of Redmi Note 9 Pro. You just get your normal floating window options, and to special features there is just nothing. So how to install it? Basically, you will need a custom TWRP recovery. If you don't already have that, you can of course watch thousands and thousands of videos on how to do that. Once that is done, you have to download the files in the description. Once you install your TWRP recovery, it should look something like this. your traditional top recovery, you have to just go to wipe format data and type in yes right over here. Hit enter to just format your complete phone. This will decrypt your phone completely. Once that is done, you have to just go to wipe, advanced wipe, Dalvik system, vendor, data, cache. Just like that, no need of internal storage for the second time. This will completely clean the phone, and then you have to install the latest Orange Fox recovery to avoid any kind of bugs while installing the newer system as root ROM. So Orange Fox unofficial, confirm to flash. It should automatically reboot the recovery. Just right there. Go home. You have to now install the MIUI 12 Android 11. Just like that, swipe to install. You can even install Magix 21.1 if you want to root. Again, this will take a while, but just going through the even updater script, there are just no traces of the developer, so I have no clue who's making this ROM. And once everything has been installed, you have to just reboot the system right ahead. There are no extra patches needed. And again, the MI logo will blink for a couple of times until it goes to the MI boot animation. So just be patient. And the phone is back up in almost like 4 minutes. So let's just set it up completely. We have the English India right over here. Into a China ROM, which is a bit weird, but let's just skip everything completely. So I have to complete the setup. Restore home items, not now. And there you go. You have successfully updated your Redmi Note 4 to Android 11 based on the MIUI 12, which is just crazy to say because these phones were officially launched on MIUI 8 Marshmallow, and it is quite a far journey to be honest for a budget phone, that too unofficially. And again, as you can see, the colors are very deep and saturated, which is completely fixable by just going to the display color scheme and just switch it to standard, and it will never happen again. And then in order to install the Google Play services, you have to just go to your file manager and download this Google services zip, which I found in the MI forums, which sadly you can't actually access in India anymore. So I will just leave the link in the description. There you go, Google services. Extract files to any folder like, I guess, app timer, extract. Just like that. If you want the Gboard, you can of course install that too. So let's just do that. Always allow. I'll just quickly install the rest of the apps too. I love how the app installer just says right over here that this app is made by Google and install Google Play services before installing this. So it tells it needs a modular app. So that's really amazing how the package installer does that into the MIUI. You can even clear the app if you are installing one or another, which is just awesome features that should be embedded into the Android itself, but MIUI is just far more powerful. And there you go, all the apps have been installed successfully. So you have to now just go to the settings and connect to the Wi-Fi. And for the first time that you open the app, it should actually crash. So let's just try Play Store. And I guess it just works fine. Your Google account should be up in few minutes. But if it just crashes for any kind of some other reasons, you have to just go to the settings, go to the Google Play services and Play Store, and just allow them for the change system settings, and that should fix the bug. And if you want Gcam, again you can install any kind of older Gcam that you are previously using. I even tried a bunch of the older Hypercams and they just work flawlessly. And yeah guys, that's pretty much it on how you can upgrade your Redmi Note 4 to Android 11 based on MIUI 12. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you found this helpful, please drop a like and do subscribe down there for more Redmi Note 4 content, and see you guys in the next one. Peace.